You say I am love when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. And you say I am hell when I have fallen short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all well, happy, fighting the good fight. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Yeah, and I hope you're all spending time in God's presence. Because that's the most important thing, really is. Life's hard and we have lots of struggles and problems, as you know, and God's presence is what makes it all bearable, I guess. Do you know what I mean? That's for me at least. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, everyone thinks differently. Everyone believes differently. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah. I'm glad you're all still tuning in. Like I always say, I want to reach as many people as possible, or at least some people. So, yeah. Because, look, I've said it loads of times. I feel like I'll be pleasing God, and that's the main thing. Because I believe if you please God, God will bless you. Do you know what I mean? So, in one way or another. Might not always be big blessings, it might be little blessings, like I've said in previous videos. It's in the details often, the blessings are often in the details. So yeah. I believe he can bless you abundantly sometimes, but often he doesn't do big elaborate blessings. He just gives you what you need to fulfill your purpose, kind of thing. So yeah, it's not a bad day today. The sun's kind of like thinking of coming out. It keeps thinking about it here. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, whether my viewers are mainly in the UK, probably all over the place, I would imagine. But yeah, it's not a bad day here. Probably not as nice as in America or like some parts of the world, wherever you guys are from. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's quite a nice day. I might go out in a bit, just for a wander. But yeah. Anyway, guys, back to the psalm. The psalm I want to go over is Psalm 63. Yeah, it's the next psalm in the psalms I was going through. Trying to get through. I was trying to get through a psalm a day, or maybe 2 psalms a day, but that was a bit kind of like a bit ambitious, I think. So I'm just going through them when I can, sort of thing. When I get a chance. So yeah. Anyway, this is Psalm 63, guys. Let's just go straight into it. You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you. In a dry and parched land where there is no water, I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. I will be satisfied as with the richest of foods. With singing with singing lips my mouth will praise you. On my bed I remember you. I think of you through the watches of the night, because you are my help. I sing in the shadow of your wings, I cling to you. Your right hand upholds me. Those who want to kill me will be destroyed. They will go down to the depths of the earth. They will be given over to the sword and become food for jackals. But the king will rejoice in God. All who swear by God will glory in him, while the mouths of liars will be silenced. Yeah, that's the word, guys. I'll go over Psalm 64 as well, because it was a short one. So Psalm 64, hear me, my God, as I voice my complaint. Protect my life from the threat of the enemy. Hide me from the conspiracy of the wicked, from the plots of evildoers. They sharpen their tongues like swords and aim cruel words like deadly arrows. They shoot from ambush at the innocent. They shoot suddenly without fear. They encourage each other in evil plans. They talk about hiding their snares. They say, who will see it? They plot injustice and say, we have devised a perfect plan. Surely the human mind and heart are cunning, but God will shoot them with his arrows. They will suddenly be struck down. He will turn their own tongues against them and bring them to ruin. All who see them will shake their heads in scorn. All people will fear. They will proclaim the works of God and ponder what he has done. The righteous will rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in him. All the upright in heart will glory in him. Yeah, so that's the word, guys. It's kind of like, hold on a minute, let me just look over it again. It's the first, I'll just try and give a brief explanation of the first psalm. I don't know these psalms really, so it's going to be hard to give an explanation, but then if I can really, nah, it's too hard to give an explanation to. It's pretty self-explanatory really. But yeah, the one psalm's kind of like, one sec. Talking about how good God is, how great God is. The first psalm, how good God is, how great God is. How his power upholds us, and how he keeps watch over us. A little bit about how those who want to kill us will be destroyed. They will go down to the depths of the earth. They will be given over to the sword and become food for jackals. I think that's to do with a Psalm of David when he was in the desert of Judah, that one. That's that one anyway, guys. And the next one is kind of like a petition to God about our enemies, kind of thing, talking about our enemies and how to plot evil, basically. And I will petition to God about it, or should petition to God about it. And yeah, and the deliverance of the Lord. I guess it's kind of talking about how all people will fear when they see God's works on the earth, and deliverance on the earth. And how the righteous will rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in him. All the upright in heart will glory in him. So yeah, guys, that's the word. I hope it gives you some encouragement. I hope it blesses you in some way. I hope you can take something from it. Yeah, quite encouraging if you believe in God. If you don't, it's probably hard to believe him, but because I know it is hard to believe him when you don't believe in God, but all I'd say is put it to the test. You need to read the Bible to develop faith, kind of thing. You're never going to have any faith if you don't read the Bible. But you might have a tiny bit through life experiences. You might believe that God's with you, or that he's seen you through your life, or that he's seen you through thus far, or whatever. But faith is developed by reading the Word, the Bible, sort of thing. That's the only way you really get strong faith, and being in God's presence. But I'd say the Bible's the main one, but being in God's presence as well, having God lead you and guide you, having him talk to you through his Holy Spirit. That can come through any, like I've said in previous videos, that can come through any medium. It can come from TV, come through any people, the Bible, YouTube videos to do with God. It can come to YouTube videos to do just YouTube videos in general. God will use anything to reach you and to let you know what he wants you to know. Sometimes it can come in the most unlikely of ways, but yeah, because I just put it to the test. If you never look into it, then you're never going to find it, are you? Do you know what I mean? Certainly changed my life for the better. I'd never go back to how I was living before. And I'm very much aware that I need God. I'm only finite, I'm mortal, do you know what I mean? I might be reasonably strong, I might be whatever, do you know what I mean? I might be functioning okay, but I'm aware that that's really God's grace that's making me function while because it's not just people. We battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in the heavenly realms. So there's fallen angels that are masquerading as humans, and basically trying to trip us up and trying to hold us back in life, or yeah, masquerading as humans that aren't the best, or like that have got wicked ways, and they're using them as a vessel to hold you back and do you know what I mean? Hinder you in life. So yeah, yeah, but it doesn't matter how strong you are or how mentally strong you are or whatever. You need God, because there's principalities and powers that are much stronger than us, and that's why we need God. Do you know what I mean? We need to rely on his word, and we need to trust in his word, and we need to trust in his promises, because that's what's going to see you through. Faith's going to see you through. We walk by faith, not by sight, do you know what I mean? So yeah, this is the word anyway, guys. I hope you can take some encouragement from it. I hope it blessed you in some way. I hope it helps you in some way. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you can take something from it. So yeah, that's the word, guys. Thanks for watching as always. I do appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep these videos coming as much as I can. when I think of something to talk about, or I'm going to go through the Psalms anyway. Go back to Genesis. Talk a bit more about that, and just work through the Bible and just put loads of biblical content on this channel, because that's what I want it to be about more than anything. So I think that's the most important thing, the Bible. So yeah, but I will get some life experience stuff out there, and just different stuff, I guess. So yeah, when it comes to mind, and when I think of it, kind of thing. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching as always. Much love, God bless, and I'll be back soon. Take care, bye.